This is iGuitar2744 here today with an application review over the app Gesundheit for the iPhone, iPod Touch, and the iPad. It is available as a universal application on the App Store for 99 cents. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this review. Entering Gesundheit on the iPad. Basically, the main title is going to show a lot of what the graphical representations over this application are going to be. Very good graphics and very good sound effects in my own opinion. Actually, I would rate this application a 5-star application. You have the options to play, game center, extras, and more applications. Within play, you have the options with A, B, and C. This allows you to play as one profile, such as I'm on level 8, as you guys can see. But if I wanted to create a new one, if somebody else wanted to play on a different one, I could go ahead and click on B and start them a new game. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and do so to show you guys the storyline of this whole entire application. Basically, you're a little green pig, and you want to go ahead and play with the other pigs. But you're sick, and they don't appreciate that. So they start making fun of you and so on, and you feel really bad about it, and you just want to play with them. Fact of the matter is, they all get attacked by monsters, and you get attacked by monsters too, but the monsters like your snot, which is very odd. In this case, you can use your snot to save them, and you play over 40 levels in order to maneuver through, and it actually gets pretty hard of a game because it keeps on adding more things like time limits and so on. So as you guys can see, the big red monsters like your snot, and they follow it. So you try to go ahead and save them from the other monsters. Here is your gameplay timeline. Basically, within the game itself, you're going to be the little pig, and the monster is going to be in one area, and then you're also going to have an area with green spikes sticking out of the ground. That's not spikes, it's actually a worm, and that's its mouth. And your goal is to get the monster to go inside of that worm's mouth and die. Basically, the worm eats them. There's 3 stars located all across the map, in which if you collect them, that's how you get your 3-star rating for that level. By using your snot, you can go ahead and hit the buttons and drop down gates, as you guys can see right here. This is kind of the tutorial first level here, but levels do get a lot harder, in which you have to maneuver through a lot of obstacles, and sometimes there's more than one monster, sometimes there's time limits, sometimes there's snot shooting limits, and as you guys can see, the worm just shot up and grabbed the monster. Moving on to the second level, it's going to get a little harder as it goes on, and like I said, there are over 40 levels to go through, and some of them actually do take a very long time, and throughout the game, once you get past, for say, the first 15 levels, you actually get into the whole fact that you have to have a strategy, and you have to plan it out, and you'll make mistakes, and then you'll have to restart and redo it. So as you guys can see here, launched it over. I am in no danger of that monster yet. But in further gameplay within the application, as you get into the deeper part of the 40 levels, you'll start coming in close encounters with the monster, in which you have to react fast. So as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and click the 3 stars first. And once I have those 3 stars, I'm going to try to get that monster to go into the worm's mouth, and basically the worm will eat it. And then you're safe. So there's a monster, launch my snot over to the hole. I'm first going to get him to go over near that. He's going to see me, and then I'm going to launch it into the worm's mouth, where basically the teeth is sticking up, and he's going to go ahead and eat it. That's basically the whole entire point of the game. Very excellent application. I love the graphics. Definitely recommend it to any of you guys who enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. This is iGuitar2744. Please feel free to go ahead and subscribe as usual. Above this video, the subscription button, you guys can subscribe for daily iOS videos. Feel free to also visit in the description below. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, as well as check out my up-to-date iOS news blog, iosnova.com. Feel free to download this application in the description below, as well as leave your comments and thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. This is iGuitar2744.